So you think you can manage to like decipher these codes here?
No. Started reading.
Look at this. So hello guys, we finally made it to Bulgaria after a long flight. It's not really like long, but it's around like 3 hours or 4 hours flight from London. Finally we made it here to the capital of Bulgaria, it's Sofia. So first things first, it was like a smooth sailing, passport control, and then we just passed through all the checks very smoothly. Very nice country. When we saw a glimpse of the skyline of Bulgaria, we were like getting ecstatic, you know. It will be a great adventure down here. So we're gonna head up to the city center from here to the airport, and we're gonna catch some lunch and try traditional Bulgarian food. So stay tuned with our adventures, because we're just only here for like around 5 hours, and we're gonna go to Macedonia and Skopje at around 5 o'clock, because that's where we're gonna stay, and we're gonna continue our adventure. That's the struggle. Can you imagine? How can you read that one? My goodness. So when we are here, that's our struggle, because everything is written down in Illyric alphabet. So it's very difficult, and probably one of the challenges here in the Balkans is really probably reading all the signages, because there might be little English terms in here, mostly like Russian and the Illyric forms. So it's so difficult but funny at the same time. So you think you can manage to like decipher these codes here?
No. Started reading.
Look at this. So we finally made it to the bus. So it was really smooth sailing since we came from the airport down here. So hopefully we're gonna have a good time. Seems like everything ran down so smoothly. No trouble, nothing. Considering they don't speak so much English here. Probably just sign language and body language, and you know, we managed actually to ride the bus here. So it's like really very cheap. The bus would only cost like 40 pence. Actually it's only 1.60 Bulgarian lev for one ride here. So we're now finally in the city center of Sofia. So we're heading to this one of the well-recommended restaurants here, wherein you can taste traditional Bulgarian food made in blue, it's called. So we're heading towards the restaurant. We're just gonna have a lunch, and then we're gonna start our adventure afterwards. So stay tuned with us. Finally located it. That was so quick, buddy. We made it.
Yeah.
Easy. That was an easy search for us, actually. So, you know, we were entertained. We were not left out, actually. So someone just approached us automatically when we went here and made in do. So let's just try. We're just gonna have our lunch, and let's see and try the Perfect. Wow. Good. So we're trying food here. Really good. Superb. I can't say anything. It's really good. Introduce your main dish. What is this?
So,
What do you have?
slowly roasted potato with
Pork
slowly roasted pork
with potato.
salad. orange.
Looks delectable actually with orange.
Looks, I'm gonna eat it all.
Okay, I have here is chicken with strawberry sauce. First time I have it. Look, there's strawberries around with some avocado and some greens in there. So I've actually asked one of the staff here which one is their best seller, and one of the best that they have. They said it's this one, chicken with strawberry. So have a try of it. Probably let's see. Let's try. First time for good combination.
I'm gonna do it at home actually.
Huh?
Looks good. I'm gonna do it at home.
I never thought you can have strawberries with chicken. Wow. Amazing. Hmm?
You're not going to be able to eat this in the order.
There's a lot, yeah? You mean there's a lot? So we finished already our lunch. Very sumptuous. So the last thing we're gonna have is the rakia. Alright, this one is Bulgaria. So rakia is the traditional drink of Bulgaria. So we're gonna try this one. 1, 2, 3. Wow. It tastes like the pizza of Czech Republic and Slovakia. Really good. So, or smakuka of Latvia. So we finally finished our lunch. So we're heading now for our adventures. Watch out for our for the landmarks we're gonna visit here in Sofia. And that was a sumptuous meal, and we so love it. I'm gonna give 5 stars for this restaurant. It's really nice. Made in blue here in Sofia. Don't miss this restaurant when you're here in Sofia, Bulgaria. Alright guys, so the first stop that we have is the Russian Church of Nikolai's Svobodytel. So this one, very Orthodox. So there's a lot of Orthodox Catholics in here. So this is very special because, you know, in here they believe that the patron saint who's buried here in a crypt, he's a wish maker, so a wish granter. So whenever you've got like a wish, prayers or anything, you just have to write on a paper, put it on the crypt where his grave is inside the church. So let's check out inside and come join us on what's inside. So we're done with one landmark. So I've made my wish, I've made my prayers. Let's just see. I hope and pray that it's gonna come true. Guys, we're finally here in the most iconic landmark here in Sofia. So if you see Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, this is the real deal here in Sofia. So look how massive that one is. Wow. So this church is one of the largest and one of the biggest Eastern Orthodox churches here in Europe, the whole of Europe. And this is just dedicated for the soldiers who died for the Russian-Turkish war that happened a long time ago. So this church was it. And look how massive that one is. Wow, so grand. You know, you shouldn't miss this one if you're here in Sofia. This is the most iconic and the major landmark here in this city. So we're going now to the Temple of Saint Sophia. So this is another Orthodox church. This one was erected amid the eastern necropolis of ancient Serdica. The Basilica of Saint Sophia lays over more than 50 burial structures dated from the 3rd to the beginning of the 5th century AD. Wow! We're almost over actually with our exploration here in Sofia. We had a good time, good food, good size actually. If you really are fond of churches and, you know, different artifacts and archaeological sites, this is the place to be for you. And you know, this place very safe, I don't feel like I'm very harmed here. It's really amazing city as well. Quiet, not much of a tourist, not much of tourists roaming around the city, and very, very nice as well. So this is the one you research about. What is the name of this pastry? No, but what is the how do you say the name of this?
No idea.
Okay, let's go inside. All right. How does a banitsa taste? That's a traditional Bulgarian pastry made with cheese and egg. Yeah. Good? Or taste something else? Good.
Very nice.
I'm heading towards the bus station now, so in a while we're heading towards to Sofia, Macedonia, in Macedonia. We really enjoyed our time here, although it's so brief, but we were able to manage to see a lot of landmarks here. Really nice, you know, very laid back type of city, very synonymous to other Balkan countries I've been. Whew, finally arrived in the bus station. I thought we were gonna miss the bus, but we're already here. So difficult to decipher the language. Oh my god. Good thing we're here. So we're just gonna check our bus and off we go to Macedonia. So man, we're finally here. So our bus is just waiting for us. Quite a challenge.
But our bus.
So we're crossing countries now, 5 hours, heading to Skopje, Macedonia. You know what guys, it's a very crazy travel because you know, we started off in London at around 2 o'clock in the morning. We left at 6 o'clock in the morning from London to Sofia, and now we're gonna leave Sofia from 5 o'clock and then we arrive in the next country in Macedonia at 11:30. Wow.